What's up, guys? This is Erico here. And I guess we are live today. Instead of doing a recorded AMA session, I thought to make it more exciting and do a live session. So once you guys start tuning in, if you can start commenting and chatting in the chat box, and I'm gonna get started shortly. I think everyone's tuning in now. So yesterday I made a post, and by the way, guys, I'm back. We're back home right now. Pari, hello. Chris, hello. Chit Chow, hello. Yes. Ultra Mega Queen. Wow, a lot of you tuning in right now. Great to see you all. I'm back in the UK from our tour out in India and Taiwan, and it was absolutely amazing. I just want to be totally open with you guys. Last night, got back home very, very late, and I was like, oh, I need to record an AMA session. And I thought, why not do it live today? Because we haven't done it live for a long time. He said my name, Queen RV. Yes, I did. Done it live for a long time. He said my name, Queen RV. Yes, I did. I don't know if that's your real name, Queen, but okay. So I'm gonna get straight into it. So we have had a lot of requests from you guys asking for calls. So now it's about choosing which one to call. This is the hardest part of it. Just let me do something here. By the way, some of you yesterday on my post, you were posting your contact number. Don't do that. That's not very good for like data protection and all that stuff. So if you want to call from me, you gotta download my phone number. It's actually in the description box. And then you can message me through text message. That's a lot safer because that goes to me directly, you know? Yeah, don't post your details on the thing in public on the comments. Unless you want loads of random people calling you anyway. I'm just going to figure out how to use this. Once I figure out how to use this thing, I haven't done this live for a long time, so you got to bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let me write down the number, and then we go from there. I think that's easier. Okay. How have you all been anyway? It's been a while since we actually last went on here just to have a chat, you know? And by the way, I know a bunch of you are coming to London to see me this weekend. Superpower Live, my signature event. It's going to be absolutely amazing and going to be so cool to actually meet some of you like personally. Sometimes like speaking to you guys like this. How to concentrate on your study. Just look at your books. You got to calm your mind, right? Calm your mind. Get rid of the noise and then look at your books. 7, 9. Oops, I shouldn't be reading this number out. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever like typed the password for something and read it out at the same time, and then you tell everyone your secret? Okay, cool. I've got one here. I'm gonna make this call. See how this works. Are you ready? Who's gonna be the lucky one today? Right. So this is somebody called Sarah. Actually, I know Sarah. Sarah's been commenting and messaging a lot on different channels. Let me find this button. Speaker. This isn't speaker. Here.
Hello, Sarah speaking.
Hey, Sarah. Erico.
Is it?
Yes. Wow. This is a really good reaction, Sarah. Okay.
I didn't think I'd actually get a call. Oh my god, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Very good.
Okay, so anyway, welcome to Ask Me Anything. So in this session, you get to ask anything you want, and we're live, so we probably can spin for a little bit longer.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Number one for calling me. I feel like this is a joke, but thank you so much. So I just have a few questions, kind of on how do I phrase this? So you know how people are always chasing the better things that they have. So even if you have like something amazing, and even if your life is going amazing, but like there's this like little voice in your head that kind of tells you to do more, or that you're not doing enough, and that kind of affects your positive vibes sometimes. And it would be really helpful if you could kind of give me some tips on how to cut that out and just remain really centered and just remain focused on my own energy?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. So, actually, I was having a conversation with our team members just a few days ago out in Taiwan about this, and it was really interesting because one basic human need we all have is the need for growth. So, in total, there's 6 basic human needs that we all follow by. So, certainty, variety, growth, love and connection, significance, and contribution. And growth is one of them. What does that mean? It means that we will always want more, and it's normal to want more. It's not a bad thing or anything, but I think it's everything is working in balance. So it's about how do we balance out that understanding that, okay, it's okay to want more, it's okay to grow, because if we're not growing, we're dying. But aside from that is how do we also feel gratitude and grateful for everything we have in those moments, and understand what we have achieved, and not just think about what we haven't achieved. So I think it's the balance of these two things. I want to give you a very quick example here, because I was saying this. It was actually happened with my YouTube channel this year, because it's the latest thing that I've been working on. And this year, early on, I was like, I was looking at different YouTube channels. I was thinking, oh wow, this one has 50K following, this has 100K following, and I was like, wow, it would be nice to have. It would be nice to have that. And then what happened was, within a few months, we kind of like hit 100K plus. And by that time, I was looking at all the other channels with like 200K, 300K, and I was like, these are tiny channels. I was looking at the million channels, and I was thinking, man, why is it so slow? We need to get to the millions, you know. And I think it took me a moment to actually say, hey, let's bring myself back into this moment and say, what have I achieved? What am I grateful for? And how far have we come, you know, along this journey already? And I think it's when you go back to the realization of, hey, what have we done and what have we achieved? I think that brings that positivity back in for us to just continue that journey, you know?
Yeah, and do you think there's a way to like do that on a daily basis? Like, is it a case of like maybe waking up a bit earlier, like writing something in your journal, or maybe like, I don't know, visualizing what you have and just being grateful for it? Is it something that you think we should just kind of have in our brain, like doing day-to-day life, and just kind of reminding ourselves? I just want like a step-to-step guide on how to do it on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think for most people, if they want like a daily routine type of thing, then gratitude diary is definitely something to recommend. But I wanna share this. Did you watch my video yesterday? You're gonna say no.
That's the only one that I missed.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yesterday.
Thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Just
so
yesterday, one I missed.
So yesterday's video was, I was talking about morning routine and whether it's important or not. And a lot of people talk about it. People say you need to follow this, follow that. But actually, how I see it is that, you know, if sticking to morning routine, I'm not one of those systematic people who like to do routine stuff, like, because then I feel like I'm just living in some system and I'm like a robot, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's something that you can practice at first. You get into the groove of it. You understand the reason to why you do each of the things. And then after that, you can just flow with it, you know? Because for me now, it's like I've got that awareness, that consciousness around these things. So I know that whenever I'm feeling like a little bit tired out or a little bit stressed out, or I'm feeling like, you know, I'm not getting anywhere, I know, okay, breathe and then bring myself back into gratitude. So everything is in balance, you know?
Yeah.
Like people also talk about like diets and all this type of stuff and don't eat this, don't eat that. I think like we get to experience this in this physical form, this beautiful life, and you know, go and eat your pizzas, you know, go and eat your burgers and just enjoy it, at times. But obviously this is all in balance, because your awareness will tell you, hey, this isn't going to be very good for my physical body. So let's, you know, balance it out a little bit. So I think it's all to do with awareness and yin and yang and balance, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much for answering that. Can I ask you something else as well?
Of course. Okay. One final question.
Okay. I just wanted to know if it's possible to like manifest like just positive things in general and not specific things. So for example, I used like manifestation and everything a while ago, and I got so many amazing things happen to me. they weren't exactly what I was manifesting, but like they're really positive things. I'm really happy with them. So I was just wondering, like, can I continue just being like a really positive person and like appreciating everything and just like channeling good vibrations, so like positivity and happiness and peace and all that stuff, and kind of shunning all the negative energy away from me? Will that also attract good things to me, or do I have to like actually, meditate and manifest and visualize and all that thing, Does that make sense?
That was a hell of a question. What did
Yeah,
you
I know, sorry.
what did you just ask?
So
Did you
to make it count.
what did you just
Was
ask?
that a question or a book?
I think you just read me a paragraph. What did you just ask?
My question is, do you have to meditate and visualize in order to manifest positivity in your life, or can you just be a positive person and like always be positive and like smiling and grateful and happy and everything, and will that automatically attract positive energy in your life?
Yes, it will. So if we all right, okay, if we understand it like this, right? So the reason behind this whole visualization and meditation is to calm all of the other vibrations, like the negative, and to bring yourself to the positive so that you become vibrating at that frequency, so you attract that frequency. So if you are naturally that way, and you know that there's none of that crap going on in your head, and you know that there's a lot of positivity within your thoughts anyway on a daily basis and what you're doing, then there's not really any need to say, hey, I need to spend some time visualizing or meditating or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the only thing is that understanding the difference between our subconscious and our conscious. Because a lot of the time when we think we're being kind, we're being positive, that's all in our conscious. But what a lot of us don't realize is what's going on in our subconscious. I think that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, one thing. This was really like this was with me for so many years, and I didn't realize. When I was a kid, my dad used to always say to me, "Make money, make money, make money," and I never wanted to make money. Like I was like, money's not important, and I used to be like broke. Like my teenagers, my early 20s, I used to be broke because I used to, every time money comes in, I would like throw it out. I would love spending it, and I didn't actually think, oh, that is my subconscious. So I just thought, I'm quite positive, so everything should be okay. And why is money not like? Why am I not rich yet? But then I think what I had to do was I did this activity, which you're coming to the event this weekend, right?
Yes, of course I am. Yeah.
So we're actually going to be going through something similar. This process where I went through it. And I realized that inside my subconscious mind was a negative root related to money. And I didn't know that thing even existed. But basically what I did was I took myself back to when I was a kid. And and a lot of people who are listening to this right now could probably relate to this, was I realized that the memory of money for me as a kid was when I used to ask mom, I say, hey, mom, where's dad? I remember my birthday. I think I was 5 at the time. And I said, mom, where's dad? And she said to me, dad's working. And I said, what do you mean he's working? It's my birthday. Where is dad? And then she said, no, he's working. Yeah. And I said, well, why is he working? He should be here. And she said, well, because he's making money. It's important. It's like, it's for us. I'm like, but he's not here. It's my birthday,
Yeah.
And so what does that do? Yeah. What does that do for a negative root related to work and money? Is that in my mind, it was like, I hate money. I want love. I want my family. I want my parents. I want my dad. I don't want money, So this is something that was ingrained in there from when I was 5 years old. And for most people who's listening out there right now, this will live with them for the rest of their lives until they recognize these subconscious negative roots that need pulling out. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was a major breakthrough for me, because when I understood that and I learned to forgive and let go of that like pull that root out and get rid of it, everything started to change,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Great to have you, Sarah. And also really excited to meet you this weekend.
Me too.
I've
Me
seen
too.
I've
Okay,
seen some of
amazing.
your some of your posts, and I've seen your YouTube video. It's really cool. You should really keep it up.
Thank you. I will try my very best. I'm going to be posting on my Instagram about the event the whole time. So, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. Let's catch up this weekend. See you this weekend. Have a
Definitely.
beautiful
Okay,
day.
have a lovely day, Eric.
Namaste.
Thank you for the call. Bye. Namaste.
Bye. And we are done. Oh, guys, that was good. How long was that session? Ugh, it was slightly over what our usual AMA session is. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just gonna call it a wrap right now. Guys, wow, there's a lot of you on right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's absolutely amazing. And next time, remember, what I do. Let me show you this, okay? Because next time, if you want to be part of the show, how it actually works is this. Yesterday, I know some of you, let me just show you a second. I don't know if you can see this. Yesterday, I made this, oh, you can't see. Okay, I made this post. I said, who wants a call, right? So I would make a post on my YouTube, like not a video, a community post, right? So when I make it, then you comment. A lot of you were commenting in there with your phone number. I'm not going to press it now because I don't want to reveal everyone's phone number. Don't put your phone number in there. That's like data protection is not very good. Like you can't just announce it to the world, right? So instead of that, you will see inside the description box of every one of my videos, it says get my contact now. So you can click on that link and grab my contact. So next time, just drop me a text message. And what happens is I got a bunch of text messages. I'll just give you guys a shout out for all of you. We had Georgina, we had Chris, we had David. So we had Dennis, we had, is it Josu? We had Jia Lu, we had Zabair Ali. We had a lot of people who messaged asking for the call. But obviously I can only pick out one for each show. Otherwise this show's going to go on forever and ever. But basically, message me next time, text message, not the whatever you did posting your contacts live. Anyway, guys, and by the way, final thing is this. I'm going to be heading down to London tomorrow for my signature event, 3-day event, Superpower Live, where I talk about transformation and talk about how to get to absolute alignment with your strategies for 2019, with your mindset, with all that type of stuff. So to get you aligned, to make next year your best year yet. So make sure if you are in and around London, the UK, or even Europe, or anywhere else you're willing to fly in, make sure to grab your tickets. Okay, so there's the last minute tickets. It's inside the description box. It says "See me in London," so you can grab your tickets there, and I can see you there. Otherwise, if those of you who are based out in the US and you want one in the US, there's going to be one. I'm going to be in California in March 2019. So make sure to grab your tickets now. It's inside the description box. Okay. Otherwise. How do we get details for SPL Monte Carlo? It's in the description box. See me in London and see me in the US. There's 2 links inside the description. So make sure to grab your tickets. And for a lot of you, see you this weekend. For the rest of you, have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week ahead. Have a beautiful day. Namaste to you all. Love you all. Thank you so much for the ongoing support you have for this channel. Let's do this together. I believe leaders create leaders. This is what this channel is set out here for, to create leaders so that you guys can pay the message forward and make a greater impact in this world. Guys, thank you so much. Finally, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year. Yes. Yes, Sarah, Ruth, thank you. And namaste. Noreen, thank you. Thank you. Some Chinese name, something Huayu. Hi, thank you. Amanda, Madeline, thank you. Malo, Aisha, Sharon, Betty Boop, Matthew. Oh, too many of you. Ciao.